Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
Before you jack up the vehicle, you want to crack all of these lug nuts loose because that way the wheel won't spin when you're trying to turn the lug nuts. You can use a 22mm socket to do this, or if you want to use the lug nut wrench that comes with the car and the spare tire kit, you can use that as well. You can use a jack and jack stands to lift the vehicle in a driveway situation or a garage, but we have a lift to make the video shooting a little bit easier, so we're going to go ahead and raise it up on the lift. Now that the vehicle is off the ground, we can remove the rest of the lug nuts. It's easy to use a 22mm deep socket to reach in there and spin them out. Now we can pull the wheel off of the vehicle, just like this. Right on the back side of the knuckle is the ABS sensor. So we're going to put a 10mm socket on it and crack that loose. And you can pull the bolt right out, just like that. And then with the bolt out, you should be able to just pull the sensor right out of the knuckle, just like that. Now we're going to unclip the ABS sensor wires with a pick. We should be able to just pop a pick in here and open it up. Same thing with this one. And then this one. And we'll pop them out of the little clips. All right, and now we can come up here in the back and we can get the 10mm nut off to remove the bracket. I'll use a 10mm socket, and I like extensions, but you don't have to use an extension on this. And then you can just pull the nut right off. And at that point, the bracket will come loose, and so will the ABS wire. Right behind the splash shield is the connector for this. And if you just push down the tab, you can pull the connector right out and free your ABS sensor. At this point, you can pull the ABS sensor right out of the vehicle, like that. Installing the ABS sensor is very similar. You can come over here and slide the ABS sensor into the hole in the knuckle. And then on the other side, you can slide the rubber grommets into the little brackets that they live in, like that. And here's the third one. Then you can just push them closed. We have the ABS bracket, which goes on just like that. We'll spin the nut on by hand. And then we can tighten it up with a 10mm socket and a ratchet. I'm using a 1/4 drive ratchet. That way we don't put too much force on it. Right behind the splash shield is the connector that you'll connect it into. So all you do is push it right up into the connector and you'll hear it snap into place. On the ABS sensor itself, there is a 10mm screw that needs to be put back in. So we'll put it in by hand first. That way we don't cross-thread anything. And then you can use your 1/4 drive ratchet and your 10mm to tighten it down. And there we are. Now we can put the wheel back on. Just line up the lug nuts. And then you can hand tighten the lug nuts. With all of the lug nuts hand tight, then you can put your ratchet on it, and we're just going to snug them up as best we can with the vehicle in the air, and then we'll get it on the ground and tighten it up. Now we'll lower the vehicle right back down to the ground. Now we're going to torque the lug nuts to 125 foot-pounds. And we'll do it in a cross pattern.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.